Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Wednesday, and while we've got a little bit of time, I thought it would be fun for us to do a video game review for the video game section of the YouTube channel. Now, 1993 was a time when Metro City was ruled by violence and death, but Mayor Mike Hager had something to say about that. So the Mad Gear gang kidnapped his daughter, resulting in him and his two buddies to have to go rescue her on foot. So today what we're going to be doing is reviewing Final Fight CD for the Sega CDX. My Final Fight came with no box, so I made my own. Very nice. Now, Final Fight CD, fantastic game. If you like Final Fight, I would argue that this is the version to play, mainly because of the CD soundtrack and new animated cutscenes. Not full-blown anime like something drawn by AIC, but very nice voice acting and some new forms of animation put on what was once still arcade images. So let's, without further ado, get down to playing some Final Fight CD on the Sega CDX.
Guy, Jessica was kidnapped.
Jessica?
My sweetheart since childhood.
The Mad Gear must pay. She's my friend too. Count me in.
Alright. Well, unlike Bill Goldberg, he didn't cut a vein punching that glass. Now, we will just play through the first part of this game here. I don't think I've ever actually beaten Final Fight CD. I have seen it beaten, and I've seen the closing credits. Now, unlike its Super Nintendo / Super Famicom counterpart, we have Guy in addition to Hager and Cody. So we've got the full arcade roster right here. And we're going to choose Cody, who's my favorite to play as. And one thing I love about this game is the Lethal Weapon style soundtrack. Alright, well, Damned / Thrasher has kidnapped Jessica. And future mayor of Midgar and former prisoner, jailbird Cody, is on his way here to rescue his girlfriend. Incidentally, I find it funny that Cody Rhodes is rivals with Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega plays Cody in the Street Fighter V commercials when they were introducing Cody as a playable character. So, fun stuff. So, this, I think, is the greatest side-scrolling beat-em-up ever made. Originally, this game was supposed to be Street Fighter 1989 and be the sequel to the original Street Fighter, which we will review later today on the... We're going to review it on the Nintendo Wii, but I actually have the disc for the Turbo Duo, but I don't have a Turbo Duo, so we're going to review the Wii version, and I'll show you the disc. We did review Street Fighter on the PS4 in the Street Fighter Anniversary collection. So, now we gotta be careful here because some fat bald men are gonna be trying to headbutt us in just a second here. Now, each character in Final Fight has different... There he is. His different style of strengths and weaknesses. Hager has a lot of stamina and is very good at throwing characters. Cody is great at throwing projectile objects here. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Alright. Avert that sneeze from the computer monitor. Or video monitor, as the case may be. So now we are nearing our first boss here. And you'll notice that when we punch certain things, we will find food laying around. As these homeless people in Metro City may be homeless, but they do know how to hide some quality food in various dumpsters and tires. So now we have Thrasher, also known as Damned. And he is our first boss here. Now, we have a review of Final Fight Revenge on the channel where you can actually play as Thrasher or Damned. And he's a pretty cool character. As a first boss, he's definitely manageable here. Basically a It's like an evil black DJ with blonde dreadlocks. It's got a really cool design. Now, you have basically waves of Mad Gear, obviously. I mean, I'm explaining really basic things here. I know if you're watching this, you've played Final Fight before, but just for the sake of reviewing this. We've got waves of villains that come at us here, and with Cody, as I was saying, if you can get a knife, you can hang on to that knife. Other characters will just throw knives. Cody will basically be able to hang on to that knife and get some good mileage out of it here. And another cool thing about the Sega CD version is we've got the girls in it. Due to the controversy, everyone knows the story again, but due to the controversy, oh man, those darn flame-throwing guys, there we go, Thrasher's down. Due to the controversy about violence against women, right, Capcom had to pull out their girl characters and replace them with Billy and Sid. And before they got rid of the girl characters, they basically had to cover themselves and say that those girls were actually transvestites. Now the whole thing is just silly because, I don't know, I think that girls in video games are, it's good for women's rights, right? The girls can beat up the guys just like the guys can beat up the guys, so now we're in a subway station, and the thing about this Final Fight CD version of this game here, just this soundtrack is ridiculously good. It's like right out of an 80s cop movie, like a cool buddy cop movie. I mean, it's the same track. It's just everything about it, sound quality-wise, is much better. So, I mean, there's really no comparing this game to the Super Nintendo version, and I actually think this version, man, graphically compared to the arcade version, it is super close. Sound-wise, it's much better, and the added animation you get for the cutscenes, I mean, I would argue that this version of Final Fight probably is the definitive version, and I think it's the most fun to play. The Final Fight on Game Boy Advance, which we do have a review of Final Fight 1 on the channel, that has, I think, the most game modes out of any Final Fight. You can basically play as Street Fighter Alpha, Cody, and Guy, and it's got a bunch of different colors. It's got, turbo punching and different difficulties. So that's a really, really great game. But basically what it is it's the Super Nintendo version of Final Fight with a bunch of features and a lot more characters, which is really, really good. But I was having this conversation with one of my viewers, I think it was Anthony, and he was saying how he liked the Sega CD version of Final Fight, and to kind of hype up my video for the Game Boy Advance Final Fight 1, I was saying, well, this may be the definitive version of Final Fight, and he's like, no, the Sega CD version's better. And I would agree with that, but that Game Boy Advance version is still great. Now, one difference here is that the girls in this game are wearing bicycle shorts as opposed to Daisy Dukes. So they're trying to, limit the sexual imagery. Because obviously, right, guys play video games and they want to have girls not wearing a lot of clothes when they play the games because it's, escapist male fantasy. Now, we got to be careful for Hollywood because he's going to slide across the floor here. And the really cool thing is, as you're playing this game, oh man, I was looking away from the camera for 1 second here. You'll really find out different strategies, how to manage the amount of villains that you have to deal with, the amount of Mad Gear bad guys. And really just take a look, the look and feel of all these levels, it's very engrossing is the word I like to use. It kind of draws you in. It's a work of art is what this is. I'm serious too. I love how the Roxy and Poison do those backflips into the level. I mean, just even take a look at this right here. All right, we've got Hollywood sliding around the screen throwing knives. We've got Roxy doing backflips, and then we have Andore here, charging. We've got 3 different fighting styles, this awesome 80s, 90s music playing, and then us right in the middle of it. And so we can try to change our character. Let's actually play as Hager right now, and show you some different styles of gameplay here. Now, Hager plays a lot slower. I like Cody better than Hager. But Hager's got this really cool clothesline here that we can do. That will take some health away. Now, compared to Sailor Moon, which is the last game we reviewed on the channel, actually, this game, I think, does feel a lot more fast-paced. Part of it's the music. Part of it also is just, it moves more quickly. Now, I am an only child, and so I've never actually... This game does have two-player co-op. I just hardly ever play it because I usually am by myself playing this game because no one wants to play old video games with me. But I do remember I had my best friend over, and we were playing this game, and we were playing co-op. It was a lot of fun. Here's 2P. Yeah, Hager's got that really, like, big, methodical fighting style. Back suplex right there. I gotta get a Saturday Night Slam Masters on Super Famicom. I usually think that Sega Genesis games... Ah, jeez, come on, come at me. Sega Genesis games are usually... I prefer the Genesis ports to the Super Famicom ports. But it looks like Slam Masters, from what I've seen, has got a better port on the Super Famicom. Although I remember, growing up, the Genesis is what I played Slam Masters on. But, like, the Super Famicom's got 4-player. So, that's kind of a deal breaker. I'm going with the 4-player. As opposed to just the 2. Darn it! We were almost at Katana or Sodom. Oh man, I was trying to get that. I'm trying to get this. Get it. There we go. I was trying to get that barbecue there before the subway stopped. Alright, so we can already see Sodom's music is already starting here. Now, Sodom or Katana, he makes quite the comeback in the Street Fighter Alpha series, or Street Fighter Zero series, as a gaijin, right? A American guy who loves to be Japanese, like me. I am Katana. Except I don't have any katanas. I just have cooking knives that I cut food with. I made pizza last night. I'm like Cooking Papa. Incidentally, if you want to see the Cooking Papa anime opening, check it out. It's on my channel. Get that barbecue. Man, we've got no lives left here. Jeez. See, the key to this game is you've got to line up the bad guys on one side of the screen, and so then they'll just kind of walk to attack you. And you just, I mean, this might seem kind of silly, but just do this kind of thing right here. Oh man, don't do that. Now I'm losing here. But if you can, like, kind of get these guys to come at you. There's also lots more animation in this one than the Super Nintendo version. Like, this here, it shows you, like, jump right into the wrestling ring here to fight Sodom. Now, the thing with him, you've got to walk up to him and suplex him like this. That's how you do it. Now you are gonna probably take some hits here, but you got to do this type of thing right here. Darn it. Let's get Guy going here. Yeah, Guy's got a nice, smooth... Guys feels a lot quicker. Darn it, man. That should do it. Yep. I was watching Classic Gaming Quarterly do a live stream, and he was playing this game, And I was telling, he wasn't, I'm not like bragging here, but I'm like one of many on that live stream, and like he was having some trouble. It's like, dude, you have got to go up and throw Katana, because that's how you're going to beat him. You can't just try to fight him, because I spent so much time against Katana on the Super Nintendo, and I just lost all the time until I figured out how to you just got to walk up and throw him. My friend, literally, our old Super Nintendo that we've been doing video games on, which now is broken and serves as a stand, my friend, he punted that thing across the room because he couldn't beat Katana, and that Super Nintendo took a licking and kept on ticking. Come on. Go down. Got it. Oh, my car. Oh, my God. Ooh, my cup. That Super Nintendo, for some reason, the plug that goes in the back of the power pin, it broke. So now we're gonna fight evil Carl Winslow right here, who was also known as Eddie E. After Eddie was beaten up by some street toughs, Carl went insane and turned to a life of crime. That's my origin story for Eddie E. See, and he named himself after his beaten-up son. That's right. Carl Winslow's dark fate plays out in Final Fight. Eventually, Steve Urkel will be the one to destroy him, which is really what Carl wants. He's waiting to be defeated. You see how awesome this is? That needs to happen. I'm going to make a comic of that. I need to make more. I'm always like, I'm going to make comics of this, this, and this. And then being a teacher, it's like I feel like I'm just always so tired at the end of the school day. I just want to come home and spend time with my family and then make these videos to relax. But I really want to do some more drawing. I think I'm going to go to the comic shop today and do some drawing there. There's a great comic shop in town that I have my comics sold at, and then also sometimes the owner will just say, hey, pull up a table and draw, and sometimes we'll just do that and have fun, and sometimes they'll film it, so be on the lookout for that. So we have a nice, I think, taste of this game here. Let's beat this, see if we can beat this level here, and then that'll be the end of this review, but we got a pretty long review going here. Hopefully we don't run out of space on the camera, though, because I think we've got enough memory. I just don't want us to run out. Let's try to lure Andore over here. And he got me. Now, when you, there he goes. This pipe. So Guy's faster, Cody's best with the objects you pick up, and Haggard is the most damage. So that's really your balance there. You see how Guy just threw that knife? Like Cody would be able to basically just hold the knife. Now what's gonna happen is Andore brothers are gonna kidnap me here in a second here, and I'm gonna be in a steel cage match with them. Oof. If we can make it. If we just lose here, this is gonna be the end of this review. I'm at like 0 lives, and this review's been going on 18 minutes, which is cool. I love playing Final Fight and talking about it. Yeah. Yeah, Guys, I think, got the best moves, too, as far as hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, here we go. Whoa. Alright, now what we gotta do here, we gotta jump on a side, grab a weapon. Darn it. Alright, come on. Shoot. Oh, man! I messed that up. Ah, well. Okay, that's going to be it for this review. So there we have it, guys. That is Final Fight CD for the Sega CD or Sega CDX or Victor Wonder Mega, whatever you want to play it on. Till next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care and play lots of Final Fight CD. Bye-bye.